Hello, my name is Anna and I work at Powering Futures. We run a challenge programme where teams come up with solutions to real-world industry problems, and today we're here to talk to you about team decision making. Firstly, we're going to do an activity, so make sure that if you're watching this with your team that you've all got some paper and pens on front of you. In your teams, you're about to organise a team day out to the cinema. All singing, all dancing, the full cinematic experience, and you get to decide what movie you'd like to go and see. Now, in a minute, I'd like you to pause the video and each person in the group is going to write on their own piece of paper what film they would like to go and see. Don't confer with each other, you write what you want. It can be anything, your favourite movie, the last movie you watched, the worst movie you've ever seen, whatever you like. Once everyone has their own film written down, you're then going to come together and write them all on one sheet of paper, so you've got one full list. If someone else has written the same one as you, just quickly pick another one. When you've got your full list written down, I'd like you to then have a discussion to decide what one film you're going to go see at your big team day out to the cinema. You've got 5 minutes to do this full activity, so somebody set a 5-minute timer. After 5 minutes, hit play on this video and come back for the second part. Good luck!
Okay, so what just happened there? I'll tell you what usually happens when teams are trying to make that group decision. The first person says, here is the movie that I really like and here's all the reasons why. Well, that's interesting, says person 2, but here's the movie that I really like and here's all the reasons why. Yeah, but you're wrong about that. No, you're wrong. And we just get stuck. Now the thing is, there's no right answer. There's no what is the best movie. It's just about opinions. But then how do you make a group decision? And this happens all the time when teams are working together to try and come up with solutions. There are loads of different directions you could take it in. There's loads of great ideas. So how do you make a group decision? How do you make a decision that is fair and it represents what the group want to do when you get stuck? Here's Anna to show you how to do that.
A great tool to use in situations like this is something called dot voting. Dot voting is a great way to find out what the team actually wants to do. So how do you dot vote? Each individual person in the team gets 6 dots. With your list, each person then gives 3 dots to their top choice, 2 dots to their second choice and 1 dot to their third choice. Then the second person goes and gives 3 dots to their top choice, 2 dots to their second and 1 dot to their third. Then the third person comes up, does the same, and so on and so forth. Now you can start to see that this gives you a much better idea of what the whole group actually wants to do. When the whole team has voted, you can then count up the dots and you can see the top choice that the team has picked. Now, just because some options got no votes or less votes, it doesn't mean that they were bad ideas. It just means that this time the team didn't want to do that, and that's okay. Now pause the video here and give this tool a try with your list of movies. After you've done that, hit play again and we'll leave you with some last hints and tips.
Okay, so now you've got the movie that you're going to go and see, and more important than that, you've got a tool that you can use to make group decisions. Fair group decisions that you can make quickly, because you'll need to make a lot of them when you're working on your ideas. But a couple of closing points just before we go. Now, there may be somebody around that table who is thinking, I hate that movie. There's no way that we're going to go and see that movie. What I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to the team and I'll convince them that I was right. Nope, you'll need to move beyond that. Because it's not about the right answer. It's about what the team want to do and getting on board with what the team want to do. And that's what dot voting allows you to do. It allows you to see what is important to the team. So see, when you're using this for your projects, what I'd suggest you do is that if you get to a situation where you're stuck like that and there's a few different directions or different options, give everybody a bit of space to say what they think. Don't jump in and ask them questions and tell them they're wrong. Just give everyone a little bit of time to explain what it is that they think. What's their position? What's their perspective? What's the option that they prefer? And then create your list and use dot voting. It is an amazing tool to make a quick decision that is fair to your group.